The most dangerous time for any game is when the player puts the game down. At this point, they could play it again in an hour, a day, a week, or even longer. The most time spent away from the game, the more overwhelmed they are going to feel about returning to that world. This is down to the fact that games teach the player their intrinsic language, how to play, how to interact, the context of the world, and so on. The less the player remembers this, the less likely they are going to pick it back up again. Jusant tackles this issue in two distinct ways, so here are two examples which hopefully you can take inspiration from for your own game. UI pop-up reminders. Whenever the player isn't doing something they should be doing, the developer always assumes it's because they have forgotten the controls. A quick reminder pops up, and the player is off to the races once again. This is great for reducing friction in the gameplay experience for the player, but it is also exceedingly friendly for players returning after a short stint away from the game, which is a huge win. The companion. Now there is a mechanic in the game where your companion can make organic material grow to help with your climbing adventure. Whenever there is a flower or a vine in the vicinity of the player, the companion simply gives an encouraging chirp to remind the player about the mechanic and to let them know that they can use it. These two aspects of design are simple and trivial, but at the same time are so easily forgotten when in the trenches of game development. Hopefully this video has inspired you to consider similar approaches in your own game. Thanks for watching, make sure to tune in next week for another entry into the game design library, and keep on keeping on.